of the day to y'all. What's good? Welcome back. It's your girl ahvay, your kinkologist. Y'all know we are totally uncensored here as we dig into these kinky entanglements via my emails. Now, this ain't your grand folks show. Bible huggers, anyone under 18, y'all might want to move on. This stuff is kinky at best and crazy at worst. Some of y'all might need some ear bleach. Remember, there is nothing wrong with kink as long as it's legal and consensual. Do you, hun? I don't care if your butt naked swinging from a chandelier with a diaper on sucking somebody's toes. We're going to get into it all. Oh, and before we begin, hit that subscribe button. And feel free to email me your kinky entanglements at ahvay.kinkologist@gmail.com. Y'all ready to take this ride with me? Let's get it. Up first is Ed in Texas. Most men wouldn't complain in my situation. I guess some would say I have the best of both worlds. And for a while, I thought so too. It started shortly after my wife's daughter moved in. My wife said that the girl was depressed after her divorce, that she was thinking herself unattractive. My wife asked me to pay attention to her, so I did. Soon I was playing husband to them both. At my age, I ain't as spry as I used to be. Hell, I'm popping Viagra like Skittles just to keep up with them both. I swear I have vag burn from them hopping on me all the time. Again, I know most guys wouldn't complain, but I'm complaining. I just want things to go back the way they were before that girl came. Can you help me? Ooh, that's a bit much right there. Hun, what hell is this? What the hell is happening here? Wait a minute. Let's back up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're married and you're doing your wife and her grown-ass divorced daughter? So basically, you're community dick in the house. Where the hell they do this? Hun, it's your junk. If you don't want to share it, stand up and say so. Popping those pills ain't healthy. Now, you ain't mentioned your age, but by your words, you're not a spring chicken. And what the hell is vag burn? Hun, you have to get a hold of this situation. If you don't want to play, you just gotta say. At the end of the day, it's your body and you have the final say. Let's take it to the cards. The first card says procrastinating action. Procrastinating action. Now, what I'm hearing with that, you're stalling. You're already complaining. You're saying you got vag burn. I don't know what the hell that is. But you're saying you've got vag burn. You're acting as if you really don't want to do this thing from your words. But you're procrastinating. Because again, at the end of the day, this is your body. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Nobody can make you do it. Popping them pills? You need to check with your doctor on that one. I know that those things can be unhealthy depending on the state of your overall health. So you really need to check into that. The next card says, embrace peace. I'm hearing that. If you're saying that you are so unhappy with the situation, the only way to get some peace, you're going to have to find your voice, man up, get them off of your junk, and do what needs to be done. Now, if you like it, I love it. If that's what you want to do, then that's on you. But you brought the situation to me, so I'm giving it back to you. You've got to stand up. You've got to voice up. You've got to man up. The third card says, make something happen. Make something happen. If you are not happy, only you can do it. Only you can do it. You have to voice what's happening and what you don't like and what you do like, what you will not tolerate and what you will tolerate. Only you can make it happen. You need to man up, talk to that wife. Grown-ass daughter needs to move out. She done caused all kind of confusion in the house. She need to get herself straight. And that's what it needs to be. Try these things. Hit me back. Up next is Clarence from New Jersey. Ahvay. My girl done lost her damn mind. Yeah, we switch it up a bit in our house. Hit a few sex parties and swinger joints. Lately, we've been playing in BDSM. Shit was cool. My girl looks badass dressed in all black leather. And she's lethal with that whip. Usually, she's quiet and a homebody. Since meeting me, I've introduced her to her wild side. Her alpha male turns me on. We've been going hard at it for months. The issue is, she's taking that shit too far. I come home from work and she's decked out in her gear ordering me around. Not sex stuff, but chores around the house. She whipped me and told me to go cut the grass and then cook dinner. I thought she was going to be the dessert, but that wasn't the case. Now, this ordering shit is going on for several weeks and it's gone too far. There's no sex after it. Recently, I caught her and her friends laughing about it on the phone. What was once fun isn't anymore. Something has to change. I ain't nobody's bitch boy. Hun, I'm sorry to say this, but it actually sounds like you are the bitch boy. BDSM is a kink and can be quite enjoyable. But that other ish, yeah, I wouldn't be feeling that. All I'm saying is, if you're not feeling this, you have to speak up. You better eat that cake, anime. So you're gonna come home from work. She beats your ass and you go out and cut the grass. Let's examine that for a minute. I want to roll that in my head. I want to roll what that looks like in my head. You're coming in from work, you're tired, whatever the case may be. She's decked out in this leather, got this whip. She beats your ass. Now, I don't know how big or tall you are, but she beats your ass with this whip. You're thinking, oh shit, we about to have some sex. It's about to be on and popping. And next thing she tells you to do is get out there and cut that grass. And you go cut it, again thinking you're going to get some sex out of this. Then she tells you to cook dinner. You do that as well. Again, thinking there's going to be some sex. And then nothing. I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. Bro, I'm not sure what's going on here. It sounds like you done released her beast and now you're paying for it. You got to get your man card back. You got to get your man card back. Only you know what's really happening here. Again, if you like it, then that's fine. But when you start to reach out, when you start to complain about a situation, that lets me know that it is bothering you. So you need to man up. You've got to man up. Now, if you like old girl beating your ass, then hey, that's in y'all house. Y'all do what you do. But if you don't like it, if you're getting tired of it, you need to speak up. You need to speak up because it's not going to get any better until you put words to the situation. Okay? Try it. Hit me back. Let's take it to the cards. The first card says, fruits of labor. Fruits of labor. And I'm hearing this. Now, this is, you're the one who going out working, and you come home, you're getting beat, you're getting ordered around, and you're tired. At the end of the day, you're not getting anything out of this. But at the same token, you also stated that you're the one who introduced her to this. So you see how things have a way of coming back around? Now, you introduced her to this king. It was all good at one point, and now what was once good isn't anymore. You need to man up. If you want any type of peace, you've got to speak up. If you're not happy, you have to put words to the situation. It does not work any other way. The second card says, think. Think. Now, before you approach old girl, you need to really give consideration to this as well. What about the situation is unpleasing to you? Is it the fact that you're not getting the sex anymore? Or is it just you're feeling like a bitch? You're feeling like a bitch because she's beating your ass and you're not getting the sex. So what exactly is happening here? Because it seems like you like the beatings to me. It seems like you like that. You like the kinkiness of it. But you're not maybe so much the bossing around in real time, outside of the bedroom. But at the same token, you haven't done anything or said anything to stop this. And that leads me to wonder what's really going on here. Because, see, some people complain because they like to hear their self-talk. But again, only you have the keys to this. Only you can stop it or change it. If you like the kink itself, then you need to sit old girl down and say, look, this bossing around shit ain't working. It's not working. Bedroom fine, real life no. You've got to make that call. Try it and hit me back. The third card says stuck. Stuck. And that's what I'm hearing. You created this beast, bro. You created this beast. And now you're stuck in this situation, not knowing which way to go, because I'm hearing you don't actually want to stop the kink. You don't want to stop that. You like that. Come on, let's be honest here. You like her beating your ass. But you don't like the fact that her and her friends are clowning you, and you're starting to look foolish in the streets. That's what it is that you don't like. I think as long as everything could have stayed in the house, and nobody knew about this, it would have probably been okay with you. But the fact that now that she done told the girls, they done probably told some people, and that's what I'm hearing, your name is now being a true clown in the street, a whole clown. So I think that that's what's really going on here. And again, only you can change that. Only you can change it. You need to man up, find out what you really will accept and what you won't accept, and put that in motion. Otherwise, eat that cake, anime. Think about it. Hit me back. Up next is Trisha from New Orleans. There's nothing mythical about the occult in New Orleans. Those of us born and raised here know all about voodoo and witchery. We know the backlash of dealing with such matters. And then there are the doubters. I fell into that group. So, 6 Fridays ago, 5 of my friends and myself were having a girls' night. We drank, smoked. That's when things got dicey. Brit brought along her Ouija board, and we played. Of course, I didn't think anything would happen. And it didn't. Not until 7 days later. Britt was confiding in me that she's had nightly visits from Joseph Xavier Portable. She says that he's talking about the 1800s. He told her he was made to marry his cousin. Britt says they've been intimate, and quite frankly, it's the best she's ever had. She's acting really weird. Doesn't go out anymore. Rarely answer her phones. The last time I saw her, she'd lost quite a bit of weight and wouldn't let me into her house. The things she say they are doing sexually are bizarre. What should I do? Ooh, I think that one's a little bit past my pay grade, hun. Hun, if her head starts spinning around, haul ass. No, honestly. This is so far out of my league. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that her and a ghost are smashing. Okay, yes, that's a little bit outside of my scope of reality. I deal with kink, but this person engaging in something that's on the other side of the grave, uh, that's a little bit more than what I can handle. I don't know if you need a priest or a therapist on this one. I would suggest maybe contacting both. I really suggest you go to the church and get some advice. Because again, I can't say what's real and what's not. Everybody have their own beliefs. And if she is doing this, if this is a real situation, yeah, I'd be a little bit worried. And if it's not a real situation, again, I would still be worried because then that means that there's something wrong with the mental, and that needs a different kind of therapy. Okay, so I really think you need to contact the priest and contact the therapist. Try to see if you can get her some help as soon as possible. Let's take it to the cards. The first card says ethics over emotions. So again, we don't know what's happening here. We don't know what's happening. Maybe you don't believe, maybe you do believe, but we have to handle this, I think, in a more professional way. And with that, I say go to the church, go get a therapist, go get her some help on that level. Okay? And now the second card says plan and focus. And again, that's what I'm saying. You need to don't contact her anymore on the situation. You need to now put foot to action. Let's go ahead to the church. Let's go ahead to the therapist and find out what's happening. Because we can't move in our truth. From what I'm hearing, she believes this. In any event, that's what I'm hearing. She believes this, what she's telling you. So therefore, we don't know if it's true or not. But what you need to do is we can't move in our emotions. She believes it, and therefore she's the one who needs the help. The next card says, take time. Take time. Now, that take time could be it can have two different meanings, okay? And I'm hearing that. So it's not saying be slow about it, but what I'm hearing is you need to move in a timely fashion. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. You need to go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to the church. Let's go ahead and go to the therapist and find out what's going on. Also, I'm hearing that this Joseph, that is a real person. At least he was a real person back in 1800s. So unless she's just dug that about the closet, that name, I would be a little concerned. So I think this is what you need to do. Let's not play around with it any longer. Go ahead, contact the therapist in the church and see about getting her some help. Okay? Try that. Hit me back. Next up is Jill from Florida. Hot girl summer, hot damn. Ave, is it really wrong to step out of a boring marriage? I have a good man. It's just the bedroom is dead. A sister has needs, and the pool boy has fulfilled them and then some. The young stallion has showed mama things I never knew existed. I tried to introduce my husband to some of the things the pool boy showed me, such as salad tossing and role reversal, in hopes of stimulating our bedroom again. Suffice to say, he ended up with a sprained muscle in his back and he nearly bit off my damn nipple. He's at ease drinking his beer, watching his nightly shows, and working. He didn't even want to discuss playing again. I am looking forward to the moment the weather breaks and the pool boy returns. Oh my goodness. Sounds like you got it all figured out. Hun, not bite off the nipple. Not bite off the nipple. I can't give you a pass for stepping out of your marriage. But the rest was funny as hell. Biting off the nipple. Okay, wait a minute. You said salad tossing and role reversal. So how the hell did he spring his back? All right. I'm going to leave that there. You did the right thing by trying to introduce him to the kink that you like. Maybe salad tossing isn't his thing. Maybe try taking the dominant approach. Get some toys and take the lead. Perhaps you can discover what kink works for y'all. If he's totally against trying anything, you might want to try a sex therapist. Try talking to him. Tell him you're not happy. See if he's willing to try again. Try these things and hit me back. Sometimes you can't just give up completely. Try a couple of different avenues, and then if those avenues don't work, I don't know, you got some decisions to make here. Because the stepping out of the marriage, again, I can't give you a pass for that. You got to try some things. You got to keep trying. Let's take it to the cards. And it says, recovering heartbreak. Recovering heartbreak. And I'm hearing you're upset and maybe even a little heartbroken because he doesn't want to try at all. He's done. But in the same reversal, once this weather break, old boy gonna be back and y'all gonna be on and popping. So again, this is a situation that you really have to think about. Because again, I'm not giving you a pass for stepping out of the marriage. When you took those vows, you know what those vows entail, and you're not really supposed to do that. So I would suggest that you keep trying in the marriage and don't give up with that. But I mean, if you really can't deal with it, you really just done or whatever, then you have to make those decisions. I can't make that decision for you. The next card says, take care of your needs. Seems like you're doing that just fine from what I'm hearing. But again, I still think you need to try your best. Don't give up. Try your best. Introduce different kinds of kink because there's so much out there. There's so much that you can do. Maybe even take up some kind of dirty dancing. They actually have classes in that. See what he's willing to do. You understand? Don't give up. See what he's willing to do. Try to introduce different things into the picture. Again, you might have to take that dominant role since you're saying he sits down, he watches TV, he drinks his beers. You know, you might have to actually take that dominant role and really be the one to introduce him to a lot of stuff and see what works and what doesn't. That pool boy thing says, I don't know what to say about that one. Again, I can't give you a pass on that one, but you got to try some things before you just give up. The next card says accountability. And see, this is the thing I'm hearing that. Because when he finds out, and trust and believe me, what's done in the dark comes out in the light. He's going to find out about you and that pool boy, and it's going to be trouble. And that's where you have to accept your accountability because you continue to go on with this thing. And my thing of it is, what I'm hearing is y'all doing the do at their house. Now, that's some dangerous ish right there. Y'all doing the do at their house when their husband ain't home. Girl, you playing with fire? You're playing with fire. You need to stop that. What you need to do is focus on this marriage. try to introduce him to some kink. If he's just totally against it, you're going to have to make some decisions. Okay? Try that and hit me back. Final thoughts. Loves. First, don't ever let anyone take away your identity. Your body is yours, and you don't have to do a damn thing you don't want to do. Stand your ground when it comes to your person. Also, don't shy away from telling someone you're not happy and what you'd like to see change in a relationship. Remember, kink is fun and even better when all parties are participating. Play safe in your kink. Until next time, and as always, keep it kinky. Guys, I'm going to start wine and kink live shows on Thursdays. You guys will be able to call in and discuss a kinky entanglement already aired on the show or discuss your own kinky situation. I need you guys to hit that subscribe button so we can get it started. Stay kinky.